Hey Insurance, this is Tony Cañas, Chief Motivational Officer at Insurance Nerds. Today, I want to talk to you about heavy learners. I became aware of this concept, heavy learners, from an article posted by global HR thought leader Josh Bersin. He surveyed 2,400 professionals on LinkedIn and found some very interesting stuff. First, let's look at what is a heavy learner. He defines a light learner as somebody that spends less than 1 hour per week learning, a medium learner as somebody that spends 1 to 5 hours per week learning, and a heavy learner as somebody who spends 5 hours or more learning. Only 7% of survey participants reported being heavy learners. His research found that employees who spend time at work learning are 47% less likely to be stressed, 39% more likely to feel productive and successful, and 23% more ready to take on additional responsibilities, and 21% more likely to feel confident and happy. That's some pretty big results from something as simple as focusing on learning, not just on doing the job. One of the things that I found most interesting is that when he asked people why they would leave a job, the most common answer was inability to learn and grow, by a significant margin over work-life balance and inability to get promoted, which came in second and third places respectively. The hard part is that most professionals work too many hours to have the brain power left at the end of the day or week to dedicate some time to studying, with 65% of the survey respondents reporting working more than 40 hours per week. Ultimately, he found that heavy learners are happier, less stressed, and more productive, more confident, and more ready to grow. What else could you possibly ask of yourself and your people? He recommends blocking out a few hours a week to read, take an online course, or do a development project of your own, even if some of it has to be done on the weekend. It's worth it. This mirrors very well my own personal experience. I fell in love with insurance after jumping headfirst into the world of insurance assignations and learning a lot more than I needed to just get my day job done. I found it easy in insurance because of the existence of the alphabet soup of insurance assignations and the fact that carriers are generally more than happy to pay for them. There's assignations dedicated to topics from the very simple to the very complex, and you can really customize your learning by choosing which ones to pursue. Of course, ultimately, if you're in PNC, you should get your CPCU. But there's many other smaller ones to augment and complement it. I'll link Bersin's article on LinkedIn below, and absolutely everyone should read it. And if you want to jump in deeper, I highly recommend watching his 1 hour keynote, which is available on YouTube. There's a lot to learn here. And as we've seen, learning is important to keep you happy and engaged at work. So this overall concept is super interesting because I found that for me, this is exactly what happened. The more I learned about insurance, the better I did at my day job. The more positive attention I got, the more possibilities, the more doors opened up, and it became a virtual cycle that made me happier with work. But what I had no idea is that this was what happened with most other people, and basically that's what he found in his research, that most professionals are happier, less stressed, more productive, and simply better professionals with better careers if they're heavy learners. This is good for both them and the company. And of course, it takes some long-term thinking, both on your side in investing in yourself for things that to learn things that you don't need in your current job, but that will be helpful long-term. And it also takes some long-term thinking from the company to allow you some time and to pay for that training, even if it's not directly related to your current job. But as his research is finding, it's a great investment for both sides, both for you as the professional and for the company that employs you. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for tuning in.